Good morning, all. I hope you slept well. Whew. I did. Another day, another dollar. Every day is a good day. Every day is a good day. If you let it be a good day. If you choose to live in truth, it's probably not the best day if you choose not to live in truth. I don't know if it would be a good day for that. I would figure it. Not living in your truth and trying to hide your lies would be a difficult day. Yeah, I would. And who would you have to blame? Yourself. It's so crazy to me. Hearing Vance and the things that he said on that stage. Golly. Ay, ay, ay. Seriously. Seriously. Come on now. You can't blame the left radical. You can't blame all these other things that they keep continually blaming when they are actively choosing to not investigate the Epstein files, not prosecute anybody, when they are choosing not to investigate the Charlie Kirk assassination, when they are choosing not to use the government programs, the three-letter digits, to do the right thing in America. Actually, they're doing the opposite. They can't sit there on a stage and say that when they're literally doing the opposite. They just tell on themselves. I feel bad. I feel bad for their children and the legacy that they're demolishing right now. And I don't even know that they see it. Maybe they see it. I don't know. That said, Ashley, The Reckoning, she made a video about plausible deniability. That's a big deal. Plausible deniability. That's huge. Huge. You see that right now in the Charlie Kirk investigation. You see it in the Epstein. You see it in this war. There's nothing but plausible deniability. That's all these people land on. Because they do not land on truth. And they do so many things to skew the background of actual truth coming out. That's why they create so many different psyops. They create so many different illusions. They create so many different distractions and reactions and manipulative keywords. And they do so much where you're like, everything that you could possibly say, they're going to deny. A, because it's so far-fetched, nobody would believe it. Nobody would believe it. And B, there's no proof of it. There's no proof. There's no proof of the crazy things that they do. But the proof is coming out in their words. It's coming out in their actions. And see, God showed me that. God showed me that a long time ago. A long time ago. That's why he's like, Amanda, just let it play out. This is a whole situation you're not going to understand. And I don't have any understanding of why these people do this. God literally is like, I don't even understand. But what I do understand, that you just let the cookie crumble how it crumbles. Because people tell on themselves. You always catch up to your dirty deeds. Your dirty deeds that you partake in or you do to people unjustly, unrighteously, will catch up to you in some way, shape, or form. It just will. Period. You can think that you are above the law. You can think that you're above just humanity. You can think that you're above God, truth be told. And you can worship whatever God you do worship. But it doesn't take away the fact that the truth will come out. You don't have control of that. They're so badly wanting to control the truth, and they've lost control of it. Because so many lies, so many distractions, so many illusions, so many things don't make sense. You know, plausible deniability is when someone structures their actions so they can deny responsibility, and there isn't enough clear proof to directly tie them to the wrongdoing. That's the comedy in all of this. When it comes to everybody in my past, present, or even future, there's so much that has been done that there's not a clear understanding of proof connecting who to what to where to when to why. There's so much. But then you start looking at their actions. Then you start recalling interactions. And you start recalling conversations Then you start recalling phone calls, text messages, emails. You start recalling all these things. That's where you start landing on the proof. It's not always a conspiracy. It's not always a conspiracy tactic. It often shows up in workplaces, organizations, and legal situations. Yeah, it does. Clearly. Workplaces, check, check. Legal situations, check, check. You see that right now with the assassination on Charlie Kirk. I mean, it is what it is. Instead of doing something directly, a person or the system avoids putting things in writing. Yeah, uses vague language or indirect language. They won't put anything in writing. Or they'll have so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so do it. That's because, and this is what's so funny, is you might be on their side, but you're just a pawn on their puzzle too. Just as I am. Relies on, I never said that, you must be misunderstood, makes decisions that are hard to trace back. So you often question, that wasn't my intent. There is no evidence of that. You're interpreting it wrong. And it's all you. Like you're the problem. It's handle it however you think is best. Then later, this is not what I meant. That's all manipulative. It truly is. That never happened. That's not how I remember it. Well, cool. That's what I have to say about that. That never happened. Okay, cool. You believe what you want to believe, and I'll believe what I know. And we can both just keep playing these games. Sounds good to me. I mean, that's just the truth. When you have to go to such grave lengths to get a whole community involved in different ways and get my son involved, get my exes involved, it makes you think, how long were they involved? Because that's a really intricate woven plan. If you ask me, it's a very intricate woven plan. I believe. And it's crazy to me because I'm like, golly, there's so many other things that you could do with your time. There's so many other things that they could have done with their time. Instead of create all these illusions and these tactics and these attacks in my life to where I reacted in a certain way. I responded in a certain way. I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like there was something I had to prove. I mean, and it's just like, why would you choose your free will and your energy in your time of day, being a parent, being an upstanding citizen that you are in the community, in this nation, this grand nation, and choose to do things like this? Choose to do things like this with your free will. But then you have to, on the other side of the coin, recognize that we have people in this world that choose to take somebody out or go down trying to hide it. We have people that do that too. We have people that take other people's lives in their hands, their children's lives in their hands. And then they start posting all these depictions of Jesus. My goodness gracious. Crazy. Self-protection, grounded in truth. That's where you find it. In yourself is grounding in your truth. If you find yourself in these situations in different ways, we all are. Maybe mine was a little bit more unique, but we're all fighting this in the same way, the same side of the fence. We really are, with the illusions and the tactics and the manipulations and the plausible deniability. And it's the left wing radical. It's all of them. It's never us. It's all them. Blame them. You know, it's her. Blame her. It's Candace. It's Barron. It's everybody else. It is. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. So you just start like, okay, sounds good. Thanks, bud. Next, you know, and it's one of those things. I replay conversations with my parents, you know, in reference to talking about this whole debacle, and the responses were similar to this. I'm going to end on this. My Uncle Matt passed away in 2013 in a horrific car accident, and he burned to death. He did, and that is a story that I plan on unpacking to the nitty-gritty of it. I do indeed. And it's crazy to me when Candace started talking about if Charlie Kirk was cremated. I would venture to say he probably was. They have to, unfortunately, get rid of the proof. And that's how these people operate when it comes to how dirty they will go to create plausible deniability. They will. It's sick, man.